In this episode of NBA 2K TV, the most famous voice in the NBA, Kevin Harlan.
I love the game so much, and I think it just kind of comes out by virtue of that passion I have for it.
We look at how your NBA season
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Star-Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony. Chris Webber is here, our sideline reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And with us tonight, basketball expert Bill Simmons. Bill, you look great. Thank you for being here.
I'd like to say hi to all the people who traded for Anthony Davis in the GM mode of this game to get him on their team.
Right.
When their real team couldn't pull it off. Congratulations. I can't believe you pulled the trade off.
And look now at a DA, take it away.
Well,
no doubt, David, he is one of the best. Thank you. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green out there with Avery Bradley. And it's McGee in at the 5 spot. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. PJ Tucker is out there with Robert Covington. And it's House in at the 3 spot. Now here's Bradley. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Ron moving to Los Angeles and joining the Lakers. Magic Johnson is a major component of that recruitment. Bill, what happens now that Magic is no longer with the organization?
if I was a Laker fan with the cap space they have, with the window of LeBron for just like 2-3 more years max, I would want the best possible person running my team who's going to everything. Every single shoot around, going to Europe to scout, you know, foreign players and all that stuff. That's what they need.
Good point. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Pass to LeBron, outside, Green. It's good from long range.
Oh, fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around him.
Here's Harden. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Now, here is Harden. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Lakers.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
And Bill, over a quarter of today's NBA players were born in a country other than the United States. The talent is that broad all over the globe.
And Giannis was born on another team.
Oh, what a beautiful point.
Intensity, did you see that? Great. And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
And the wide open shot from Green. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Lakers. Harden kicks to Covington to the inside. It's stolen by Green. At the elbow, it's James. And finished off by LeBron.
James is unreal in fast break situations. Impossible to contain when he's off and running.
The pass to Westbrook. Back to Harden. Lets it go with the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles. James wide open. And a little luck that time, but it drops. LeBron's got 6.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
And here's Westbrook from the arc to end the run. Rebound by JaVale McGee. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Bill, when it comes to opinions on Russell Westbrook's game, people have a lot of different points of view. What's your thought?
I mean, there's never been a more polarizing player in this generation than him. And I didn't think he was the MVP 2 years ago. I actually thought he was a little underrated last year. I voted for him for the second team. NBA, because he just plays hard every single night, and he's frustrating, and he's going to do 7 things in a game that you don't like, and he takes too many shots, and he's hard to play with. But the force of personality and the intensity he has night after night after night in this league where everybody's load management and picking their spots, like I really respect it. So I've come around a little bit. I don't know how much longer it's going to last.
He's a warrior, isn't he? He just
like one of those football running backs.
Yes.
Oh, man. And that's what it's like to watch Westbrook.
That's a good comparison.
Timeout. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And the Lakers making a change here. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. Caldwell Pope, who's checked in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Bradley. Los Angeles leading by 8. Bill, if you're building a franchise from scratch, which one current player would you begin with or build around?
Probably Giannis, because he's
Still
turning
young enough
25 this year. I still feel like the ceiling of what he's going to do is go up as he becomes more of a shot maker. He's really durable, which I think is underrated. Like, he's just built to play basketball. There's certain guys like that. I think Kevin Garnett was like that. Tim Duncan was like that. Just guys who you just know are going to be around for 17, 18 years. The way I like to watch the running styles, and the game just comes so easy to him. He's so athletic and really cares and is really competitive and just wants to do this and win at basketball. That's how I pick.
Oh, you love seeing Harden take off of the slam. He has just unreal hops.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Green is checked in for Robert Covington. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 20-5 run here. Rondo passes to James. And LeBron throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. LeBron can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 13.
Now look, nobody takes more contact than Harden inside. Nobody's better at scoring through.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Here's Kuzma. And the rejection by Harden. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need to replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game. And really, it's about getting the call right.
Now they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, in looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back right after this. Russell Westbrook has surly disposition on the court, but he talks about the
years, I've been trying to find ways to be a better leader. Leadership was a huge thing, and
Well, you can't win it alone.
And for superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around them.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Well, I love the ball movement so far, GA. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Cephalosha is out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's House in at the 3. We've seen a handful of players land the Supermax contract bill. By and large, how do you see those deals working out?
It's tough. Nobody's really been happy with it yet. You know, it's so much money, and it's such a big part of somebody's salary cap, and you're just kind of handicapped with it. You know, we've seen John Wall is the worst case scenario of it, but the situation Charlie was in with Kemba Walker, where he makes the All-NBA team, and now his Supermax is $240 million instead of $180. Like, that's crazy. And in a salary cap league, to pay $50 million a year for somebody is just nuts. It compromises the ceiling of the team. So the Bucks are going to be in this position, to be honest, where if he's making $55 million a year and the cap's $120, how are you going to put a good team around
You can't
him?
maneuver.
You can't.
No.
So I would put a wrinkle in there that I would make the Supermax, whatever, pay the player whatever the number is, but it only counts for like $32 million or something. Make it so that it's not
A
prohibitive.
percentage of the total cap.
Yeah, make his cap figures 32, even if you're paying him 55, and then that way people could compete better.
Pulls up from the corner. Harden missing again.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
The Rockets perpetually knocking on the door. At what point, though, Bill, do you think the window will close?
I think that point happened in May of 2019. I think they had 2 years to win the title where everything was lined up for them. 2018, they're up 3-2 against the Warriors. The Warriors are tired. They seem like they're fading. They can't close. I think the key for them is the difference between being a regular season team and a playoff team. They're a great regular season team, but the playoffs every year become more and more complicated, smarter, more. You got to come up with a plan C, a plan D, a plan E as the series goes along, and their plan A is kind of what they ride with. They get tight, the crowd gets tight, things slow down. What's your plan B? And they haven't been able to figure that out.
And the Rockets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Green kicks to Morris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Morris is excellent at cashing in on the catch and shoot. I mean, he's terrific at firing off the pass.
And it's in there. 8 points for Russell Westbrook.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead early. And the jam by Harden.
Good luck in stopping Harden tonight. Another classic performance from the ultimate scoring machine.
Los Angeles leading by 5. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Offline with his 3.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
And Bill, we've seen more and more teams base their offenses around three-point shooters. Threes are at an all-time high. You know that. Should the NBA, that in mind, do anything to address this via any rule change? Which I don't know what that would mean, but it has been talked about.
I don't like changing. I think it's going to manifest itself with it doesn't work in the playoffs as well. And teams are going to slowly realize like that you need to blend an inside-outside game at least a little bit.
You can't lose what the game is.
No,
it's bigs and smalls, it's inside, it's outside.
And it's still passing and unselfishness. The Warriors take a lot of threes, but they're the most unselfish team we have, and they create a lot of layups, and they play, you know, they're really creative. And you just can't, that just can't be your thing is we shoot 53s, here's our offense. The problem is you're still going to get in these games where 2 points really matters, you know, and that's what you saw with Kawhi in the playoffs last year. These games slow down, it's going to be a 92-89 ending, and your team needs to get 10 baskets in the fourth quarter, no matter how you're going to get them. you still need somebody who can do that too.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Bill, when it comes to NBA awards, some people have said voter fatigue is a fact. Would you agree with that?
No, I actually think NBA awards are in the best shape they've been in because people are afraid to screw up. You know, that with the internet and the accountability we have now.
Accountability, exactly.
And
There's nothing anonymous about it.
No. And we have really good numbers and metrics now, and I actually think we make the right decisions with this stuff most of the time now. I didn't really see any egregious stuff last year other than the one person who voted Dwayne Wade for second team All-NBA.
You get a vote, don't you?
I do, and I take it really seriously.
I do too.
Yeah.
I feel the same way.
I really care
Our name
about
is
it.
attached to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also, like, when I wrote my book, I really relied on the All-NBA stuff. Like, they're a snapshot of what happened that season.
Good point. He hits the second from the line.
You know, I like Morris. He's a valuable contributor on both ends of the floor. Now, he's a sniper from deep, and he can definitely lock you up on D as well.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Jeff Green is checked in for the Rockets. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Wow. Morris is a physical guy, solid at staying active on the boards and gobbling up these rebounds.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Lakers leading by 7. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. You look at the Lakers. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. Of course, there's the Rockets, down 4 spots from them.
And I think for the Rockets, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
It's possible we haven't seen them at their best yet. They've shown they can play with any team in the league. Now they need to do it every night, not just some nights.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Morris. LeBron comes in for Danny Green. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Alex Caruso. Here is Davis. He's got 5. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. McGee.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his guys.
And a special thanks to our guest, Bill Simmons. Always a compelling discussion, and I hope we can continue.
Please, I'm available. Just call me. I'm ready.
I will.
All right,
There's your number right here on my speed
you
dial.
have my number. Call me.
And GA, what a pleasure to talk with Bill about this game. He brings that super fan perspective.
From a young child watching games at the Garden, and you sense he's never lost that wonder and enthusiasm.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 18 points for LeBron.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
A championship standard in LA with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
Here's Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that. Pick up the pace, get the 2-for-1 here.
If that's how they want to end this quarter, they're going to have to score quickly.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Westbrook's got 16.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Outside for Caldwell-Pope. And again, the Lakers no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Houston, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And he sinks the second. 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Westbrook with the steal. A miss that time would have put him up.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 18 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave him a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets. And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
So for the Lakers right now, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Bradley in at the point guard position. Here's Harden. Chandler, the pass to Westbrook. He's looking for Gordon and finds him for the lead. They get it back. Pass to Chandler. Harden outside. They shoot again. 4 on the shot clock. He takes it up and lays it in. Harden's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Rockets. Now, when he came into the league, Eric Gordon was tagged as a shooter. Now he's been shooting more than ever.
And Gordon the last few seasons has been shooting, how about this, over 8 threes a game. His success rate with them has gone up and down over the years, but one thing is for sure, he always has the green light.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight, and the first one drops.
And most fans think of the Rockets as offense only, but that's not the case at all.
No, G, I mean, they force a good amount of turnovers, and they trap pretty well. I mean, the defense has been solid for them the past few years, if you ask me. Nothing mind-blowing, but this team is certainly not one-sided.
Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Gordon.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
The NBA fans sometimes called the 6th man. Chris, talk about what a difference a raucous crowd, home crowd, can make for a team and a player.
Well, I could talk about that from my experience, but let's talk about from our experience first. Sacramento, we had a lady called Sign Lady. Now, of course, she had a real name, but she says, just call me Sign Lady. She would make the most beautiful signs. Vlade, we believe in you. Pager, every shot is good. She make them creatively. They be bright, they be big, and we looked for her for encouragement. The cowbells, how loud everyone there was. Some first-time gamers saying, this is my first game coming to watch. Go win, Chris, or people that's been like, I've never missed a game. You want to do it for the fans, how loud they are, how they get on the teams, how they get on the refs. You got to love it. And then for the rest of the league, oh, my God. Last year in the playoffs, going to the Milwaukee Bucks, their home arena, that new arena they have there, oh, crazy. You want to talk about crazy fans? Go out to Toronto and hang outside with 10,000 crazy fans in the rain while they're singing and shouting and having fun over there in Jurassic Park. And we all know about the great fans that Golden State had all their years in Oracle, some of the most loyal fans ever. The 6th man, the fans being the 6th man, that is not a cliche. That is not made up for PR purposes. That's true and real. And some of the best players will tell you how those fans have taken them over the top, giving them energy to win some games.
A lot of energy.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Green kicks to Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And it's Westbrook missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Caruso. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from James Harden.
The Harden's strength is part of what makes him special. Able to score through all kinds of contact.
Caruso looking for an opening. Up top, Kuzma. Green inside the three-point line, and there's another one for the Lakers.
An all-around player. Kuzma is very solid at finding his guys in their spots.
Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Morris. Harden dishes to Chandler. From deep. Houston with a new 14. McLemore the pass to Cephalosha. Harden with it. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Morris. Yep, that one goes. And it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's sent back by Morris.
Oh, man, look at Morris. Use his reach to turn away a shot. He's excellent at cornering shooters and sending their shots back.
And that one's good, Caruso.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now a timeout called by Houston. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chandler. And Eric Gordon subbed in for McLemore. And then for Los Angeles, Dwight Howard's checked in for Markieff Morris. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Alex Caruso. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Here's Westbrook. He drains the quick shot. Westbrook's got 5 points now this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. There's 49 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. Wide open look. Again, Los Angeles.
And there's nobody any better in terms of running the pick and roll than Rondo. He's ready to shoot as soon as he comes off the screen.
Harden against Caldwell-Pope. And here's Westbrook from the arc. That shot off, and it's the Lakers the other way. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Caldwell-Pope. Buries it down low. And it's a 10-point Laker lead.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Harden outside. The 3. That one misses. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we take a look back to Mike D'Antoni talking to his team.
Our biggest thing is down that other end, guys. Everybody into them, make them feel you. They're going to make it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 10-point game. Harden and Gordon are out on the wing. Cephalosha is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Rockets on defense. Caldwell Pope for 3. Also Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
And that one misses.
Yeah, it's no doubt that Houston now is championship or bust. We've seen it. I mean, they've dished out huge contracts going full win mode now. I mean, they're putting it all on the line with this team.
Good on the bucket. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Rondo with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. He was all alone on that one. 21 points for LeBron. And the Rockets desperate for a return to the NBA Finals.
The team has had their chances. They just need to make the most of them. I mean, front office, they're doing what they can help to make the most of Harden's prime. I mean, you have to admire their willingness to go for it now.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell Pope earning these calls on the shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
Bradley's checked in for the Lakers. Good on the second free throw.
Well, the Rockets are a team that is pushing NBA theory to the extremes with how they approach offense.
Oh, yeah, every year they seem to go more toward threes or free throws. I mean, you can't fault them as it consistently works for them, though. I mean, it's like watching a team experiment with what makes an NBA offense.
Here's James, plenty of space. The good-looking shot from the wing. LeBron's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles. Harden kicks it to Tucker. And some nice passing there by Houston. Lets it fly. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Takes the 3. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And here's James outside. It's rebounded by Houston.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
And Caldwell Pope just blows past defenders with his feet. Just a sensational finisher all around the bucket.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Fans, just broadcasters, love to see teams get out and attack in transition. Would you like to see the league crack down on intentional fouls that will hold that break, slow down that break, stifle that break?
No, because the home fans or the fans of the team that's fouling doesn't want that team to get out and get an easy 2 points. I mean, we still have to have defense in the game, so anything that takes away from teams scoring, you just can't say, well, we want to watch them score, don't do it. No. And very honestly, if you're an unselfish team, usually on those breaks, it's usually because a player holds the ball too right. Usually they have another open player in front of them that they can pass it up to. And if you're an unselfish team, usually you still give the fans what they want. And that's a crazy highlight of the break.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
LeBron against Gordon. 14 feet away. LeBron's shot is off. Rockets trail by 16. Sefolosha finds Westbrook. Back to Sefolosha. He tries for three. The offensive rebound. Gordon outside Westbrook. Takes a three. Buries the long-range jumper. Westbrook's got 29 in the game.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Now Harden. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Gordon. Shoots. Green with the rebound. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 15-6 run. Fader on the way, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Bradley. Bradley's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Houston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Westbrook dishes to Tucker. He feeds it to Sefolosha. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Well, you really do have to D up Gordon from deep. I mean, he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
LeBron outside. Bradley passes to McGee. No good on the shot. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Harden for three. The shot comes out.
Things can turn around in a hurry. I mean, can't they? I mean, last quarter, he was lights out. All of a sudden, nothing's dropping.
Knocks it loose. Here's Westbrook. He can't get it to go. Bradley with some nice D. James looking it over. So it's Los Angeles